get you some. Oh yeah. Mate, it's lucky she can cook. Wow!
G'day lovelies, welcome back. Today, finally, after years and years, I have been wanting to do this for so long, we're going to be making Nana's roast patties. Now back in the 70s and 80s when I was a kid, Nana used to have this really long dining table in the kitchen, and at the end of it there was always a raw iron hand mincer. Our tradition was the day after a roast to make roast patties. So us kids were always allowed to turn the handle and mince everything up. Nana would make the batter and put it all together, and then Grandpa would fry them up. I haven't been able to make them up until now because I have got a couple of the raw iron ones over the years, but they've always been too rusty to use. But now I found this one online at Big W for $29, and to say I'm wrapped is an understatement. So the first thing we need to do is when you're cooking a roast up, you want to whack on a few extra veggies so you can make your patties the next day. So I've got some leftover shoulder lamb, I've got some roast potatoes, roast carrots and some roast pumpkin. I pulled some corn and peas out the freezer to thaw out. So the first thing I'm going to do is just chop up the lamb a bit smaller to go through our mincer. Now I pulled it apart and washed it and hopefully put it back together the right way. I wanted to put it onto the bench, but the bench was too fat this way and it only fit on here, so we'll see how we go. I grabbed a pie plate out to put under it because it's not high enough for a bowl. Oh my god, mate. Throw some meat in. Which way does it go? Alright, I'll shove a carrot in. Alright, now I'm going to throw all the peas in. And the corn. I can't believe just how much that minced up, and I can't believe how close I am to making Nana's roast patties. So normally I'd make batters and stuff up without actually measuring, but that's not going to help you, so let's see how we go. So we don't want to make a lot of batter up, we just want to make it to combine everything together. So I'm going to do a cup of plain flour, a good amount of salt and pepper, 1 egg, and I've got a cup of milk to start with, so I'll just pour like half of it in. Well, there you go. So I use half a cup of milk. See how it's really thick? That's how we want it. So I'll write the recipe down below, but it's 1 cup of plain flour, 1 egg, lots of salt and pepper, and half a cup of milk. Now we throw everything in there. Now we want to mix it in really well by just doing big circle scoops like that. And we just want to keep going and keep going until it's all mixed through. Oh my gosh, mate. Okay, once we've done it enough and we can't see any more batter, we're ready to cook. So the other thing I could never get right, when Grandpa used to cook them, they would use the fat from the roast from the day before. Nana would collect it all and put it in the fridge, and that was of course called lard. Dad told me that she used to cook mutton and that's where she got the fat from, where it's impossible to get it on today's cuts. So I found some Australian lard, you'll find it next to your butters, and I'm going to just scrape a little bit of that off and I'm going to use that to fry them in. Alright, this might go in and out of focus, I'm really sorry if it does. Alright, I'm just going to put my little electric frying pan on medium to high, in between medium and high. I'm going to get a little bit of lard, scrape it off the top, spread it out. Now I'm going to get a nice really big spoonful. slowly push it down a little bit. I don't remember them ever being a proper, like, you know, nice circle or anything. They were just beautiful meat patties. I'm going to press it out just a little bit. Oh my gosh. And cooked till a beautiful dark golden. And our next one in. Push it down just a little bit. Let that cook for a minute or so. Flip it over and push it right down. And just keep cooking both sides. It doesn't take long because they're all mixed together. I've got it. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm going to ring my dad in a minute and tell him I've just made Nana's patties and they taste exactly like it. Oh my god, mate. I can't believe we've nailed it. They taste exactly like them. Oh, I could almost cry. Push it down. Oh, they are absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait for you to give them a go the day after a roast. Alright, I want to try the sauce now. I can't believe they taste exactly like them. Because it's all minced up, they don't take long. Well, there you have it, lovelies. Nana's roast patties. Mate, they taste absolutely amazing. A whole roast in one patty. You can't go wrong. You could say they're probably in the bubble and squeak family. I reckon this lot would make at least 12 and they are so filling. Beautiful on their own, beautiful with sauce. If you make the pork ones up, you can always do them with the apple sauce. Oh, give them a crack and hopefully you can make a new tradition in your family. Thank you so very much for watching. Have yourselves an awesome night and I'll see you soon. Toodles!